Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. On the menu today, I'm going to be making liver and onion. A fantastic, well, it's a very English thing, in fact. Well, I think it is. We love it. Sometimes we serve it with bacon as well, but today we're just going to go beef liver, onions, and I've put a few extra little spices in there. Absolutely delicious. Let's go and take a look at the ingredients that we need. Okay, let's take a look at what we've got here. So I've got here beef liver, and what I've done is I've sliced it nice and thin. You know, so it's nice thin pieces. There's like 600 grams there. 2 large onions. You want quite a lot of onions for this one. Sliced. I'm using red. You could use a different one if you want. Garlic. Ton of garlic in there. I've actually got like maybe a heaped tablespoon of garlic there. And then a few little spices. What I'm going to use today is salt and pepper. Tiny amount of chili powder. Optional, but I like that in there. And like a teaspoon of thyme. Here we've got some flour, all-purpose flour. We're going to flour our liver today. You don't have to, but I just prefer to. That's about it. Let's get moving. Okay, so we're going to get started with our onions. And what I've got here is a nice knob, as we call it, of butter and some olive oil. The olive oil will prevent the butter from burning. We're on a medium heat. So let's drop in all our onions. And there you go. And our garlic. And we're going to go, like I say, medium heat, nothing too crazy. We're going to go for about 6 minutes. And in that time, we can stir it every now and then. And then what we'll do is we can flour the liver. So the onions are just doing their thing. Simply, we're just going to grab some liver. We're going to drop it into the flour. You don't have to go crazy with it. Now, I haven't seasoned this flour. You could season it with some salt and pepper if you wanted. But I'm just going straight. Flour. That's it. Just a light little coating. Let me finish that. I'll be back. Just going to stir those onions. Okay, so I'm kind of happy that my onions are at this stage. Cook them longer if you want. Some people like to cook them a bit browner, but for me that's perfect. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get them out, and then look, there's our beef liver floured, ready to go. So we're going back in with the same pan. I'm just going to hit this now with a bit more olive oil. Medium heat. Let's grab our liver. In that goes. Now this is going to cook really quickly. One, it's really nice and thin, and liver cooks really fast anyway. So probably for me, the way I've cut this, we're going to be like 2 to 3 minutes aside. And then once that's done, we can move on to the next step. Okay, so the liver's now done, looking beautiful. Onions are done, of course. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a little bit of stock. I'm using beef stock into this here. We should have some flour in there, and I'm just going to drop that in. We're now going to add the salt, pepper, chili powder and thyme. And like I say, you can really play around with that. And see this, can you see that thickening nicely there? Let's just try and grab some of that flour. Now, let's drop in the onions. Let's drop in the liver. And all we need to do now is just work this around just for a couple of minutes. And we're done. I'll see you at the table. Okay, there you go. That's just really simple, really delicious. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Please do leave us a comment. We like to hear from you. We hope you're well. Thumbs up always helps. Subscribe and all that stuff. Social media, beautiful. Lots of love.